Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another grocery haul video. I do apologize for my voice. I'm a little congested through this area in here. If you're new here, welcome. We'd love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button before you go, and that like bell, let me know what you're having for dinner this week. I went to Walmart's, okay? I went to Walmart and I spent $107, but I did buy some extra things that don't come out of my grocery budget, so I will let you know those things as we get to them. We have a fairly busy week this week, and this past weekend, it's Sunday today when I'm recording this, was the opening season of hunting season. So I really didn't have to cook because my husband has been out all weekend, plus my kids went over to their Aunt Mimi's house to spend the night. So I didn't have to cook for a couple days, and so I don't have as much grocery items as I normally would have because I just didn't need to cook. And I tend to plan for that and buy groceries according to how many days I'm gonna have to cook dinner. The only other things we normally buy are like breakfast items and things like that throughout the week. But my kids normally eat breakfast at school throughout the week. I normally cook a big breakfast on the weekend, but this weekend I didn't have to do that because I don't have anybody here to cook. I'm just by myself, and I'm a loser. I could have like went out and done something Saturday night or Friday night, but no, I'm a loser, and I just stayed at home and worked on my sticker shop. So there's that. If you don't know, I have an Etsy store. If you're a planner girl or a budget girl, I have cash envelopes over there. I'll leave the link to my store in the description box below. I'm gonna turn you guys around and let you know what I'm cooking for dinner and show you what I got here. Yeah, okay. So normally I ask each of my children what they want to have for dinner. I let them pick at least one thing that they would like to have for dinner. And most of the time it's stuff that I don't like or that I don't want to cook. So, but I do let them pick because that's just the way that I roll, okay? That's just the way that I do things. I rather cook things that they want and that they're going to eat. So that's what I did. I bought the things that I know they're going to eat per their request. So we're just going to go ahead, disregard this. This is my bench. It carries our shoes and things, but I have a robot and Halloween candy bags over there. Disregard, okay? So one of my kids wants breakfast for dinner one night this week, and I imagine the reason why that is because they've been gone and I didn't make breakfast. I usually make a big breakfast either on Saturday or Sunday, and since they didn't get that this week, they want breakfast for dinner. So I got some hash browns here for that, and eggs. And I don't mind cooking breakfast for dinner. It's a cheap option. It usually doesn't cost a ton of money to make breakfast, so there's that. And I'm all about saving or spending at least the least amount of money as possible. I don't know about you guys. They had these pineapples on sale for $1.83. This is a good sized pineapple. It is not ready to be opened, but I will just let that sit out until it's time. And then I'll cut it up and I'll send it in lunch boxes and stuff. My kids like fresh pineapple over like pineapple in a can. So whenever I can and whenever it's a decent price, I will go ahead and pick that up. Normally pineapples at the old Walmart's about $3. And it was $1.83, so I figured, why not? We'll get a pineapple. You know what I'm saying? We went ahead, me and you went to the grocery store today and we bought this chicken, okay? I'm gonna make Italian chicken with this. I already have like the Italian dressing and the things that I need to make the chicken. So one night this week we'll have that. String cheese for lunch boxes, of course. I got some sausage links. Normally we do bacon, but I thought maybe we'd try some sausage links out. These are like $2.50 a package. And I don't think that I've ever had these, but it says it's Vermont maple. We're going to give those a go with our breakfast dinner that we're going to have. Also, this 3-pound bag of chicken was 5 something. So it was on sale a little bit. I think they're normally 6 and some change, like $6.97, but it was 5 something at the store. So if you're looking to stock up on chicken, they got a good price on chicken this week. I prefer my chicken the frozen kind instead of the like the non-frozen kind, because I never know when I'm gonna make the chicken dinner. Like, I bought this chicken, it may be 2 weeks from now before I actually make it. We'll see. We're busy people. We normally order pizza one night throughout the week or whatever the kids want. So I did buy, I think, more items than what I needed for dinner this week, but I went ahead and bought it anyway. String cheese for lunch boxes. I got a head of cabbage because we're gonna have cabbage and kielbasa. So I bought the cabbage. I also wanted to give these little potato company things a try. I'm gonna throw, I don't know if I'm gonna put the herb seasoning in it. I haven't decided, but I wanted the little potatoes to put in my cabbage and kielbasa dish. And the other package was like twice the amount of money. This one was $3.97, and like the bag of little potatoes was like 6 something. So I went ahead and just picked up this little container, and I'll probably just save the spice thing that goes in that, because, you know, I can't be throwing off my favorite dish, which is cabbage, kielbasa, and potatoes. It's by far my favorite thing to eat. I usually try to squeeze it in at least once a month. My kids like it, but they don't like it like I like it. You know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, we'd eat this every single week. We went ahead, or me and you, because we went to the store today, we went ahead and picked up some of these Greek yogurt strawberry banana drinks. I just bought 2 of them for lunch boxes this week. Give the kids a little bit of something different. And then also I bought 2 of the strawberry banana yogurts for lunch boxes this week. You guys know these barbecue potato chips is life in my house. Funny story about the barbecue. These barbecue chips, okay, they remind me of the original Lay's chips. You guys who like were kids in the 80s, you guys know what I'm talking about. They're the closest to those potato chips that you can find. Since I was a kid, Lay's is now like KC barbecue or something like that. The barbecue flavoring on their chips has changed, but these are the closest to those chips that I can find, which were my favorite as a kid. I wish they still made it like that. I am not a fan of the KC barbecue chips, but I will buy these, so I ended up buying 2 of them. Yes, there's a bigger bag that is like $2 and something, and these are like $1.12, but I find that my kids leave these open. If I buy the big bag, then half the bag gets ruined. So I just picked up 2 of the smaller bag, therefore less waste. I picked up 2 cans of green beans, 2 cans of corn, just to go with dinners. I didn't have any more in the pantry. I picked up these strawberries for lunch boxes. I also got the 100% Apple and Eve apple juice for lunch boxes this week. There is no sugar added, no artificial flavoring. I try not to buy juices, but my favorite fruit shooter waters are not in the store right now, and they haven't been for a couple weeks. I prefer to buy those for lunch boxes, but I haven't had the option to do so the last few weeks, so I'm kind of, and my store just doesn't get good drink options for packing and lunches, you know, small enough that I could put it in a lunch box. We got Elfin Mix. This is something new. It's the Chocolate Lovers. It's just got different cookies and pretzels and candies, caramel popcorn in there. I thought we'd send that in lunch boxes this week if I need to. We got the Uncrustables, y'all. Finally finished up with those other Skippy peanut butter round things. My kids like them okay, but they prefer Uncrustables, so I went ahead and picked up the 10-pack. So we'll be using those in lunch boxes this week. Also, I found the fudge coconut dipped Sunbelt Bakery granola bars. My kids and my husband all love this one. My store doesn't always carry it, but I did find it. I really should have picked up 2 boxes, but I didn't want to pick up 2 boxes because then I know they'll just sit there and eat them all. I really enjoy these Light and Fit protein drinks. There's 10 grams of protein in them. It's the strawberry banana kind. My morning is very, very busy getting kids off to school, getting to work, getting everything done so that I can get to work on time. And I really enjoy drinking these of the morning time because I can drink it and work. I usually don't pop it open until I get to work, but I can drink it while I'm working first thing in the morning, and it works out just fine. I went ahead and picked up some cereal bars this week instead of blueberry muffins. I figured maybe Liam might be getting tired, or I don't want to burn him out on the blueberry muffins. So he loves those blueberry muffins, but I wanted to give it a switch up. Plus this has like grains and stuff in it that's good for you. I mean, they probably got a lot of sugar. Let's see. Sugar, 12 grams of sugar. And they added 11 grams of it. So not the greatest, but then blueberry muffins have like way more sugar in it than these. So we're gonna give these a go. I got the blueberry and the strawberry ones. You know, he likes both of them. And then here's my kielbasa. It's really smoked sausage. But I went ahead and picked up this bigger pack instead of just a smaller kielbasa pack. This is just as good. I love it just as much. And we'll probably use just like one of these in our dish, but we can use the rest for that breakfast dinner if we want to, or we can just have leftover. I can just fry this up in a pan and eat it. I'm good with that. I got a thing of ground hamburger because one of my kids wanted hamburger helper. We haven't had it in a very long time. I usually only let them eat this kind of crap like once a month or so, and it's probably been longer than that since we've had it. So there's that. I went ahead and picked up a box, and we're just gonna live with it. I don't particularly care for this kind of stuff, but I can always have leftovers or a sandwich or something. A lot of nights I end up eating a sandwich and chips as opposed to what we're having for dinner, because like when we have meatballs, I'm not a meatball kind of gal, you know what I mean? So I tend to eat leftovers. I'll cook then the stuff that they like this, even though I don't like it, and then we will have, you know, I'll just make a sandwich or something like that, because that's how I roll, because I don't like this kind of stuff, but they do, and so I'm gonna cook it for them because they like it. And then I just picked up these snowflake brownies. How stinking cute are those? You know what I mean? Super cute. So those will go in lunch boxes. And that's all the groceries I bought. I did buy a case of water, and I think the grocery bill part of it was $75 and some change. So not bad on the grocery items. We didn't need much this week, like I said. And sometimes whenever you're cooking things cheaper, like breakfast, and you know, hamburger helper's not that expensive. This stuff here is like $6 for this huge pack, but it's enough here for 2 different meals. And then, you know, cabbage is cheap. I think it was 78 cents a pound, not bad. And the chicken was on sale. So sometimes you just get lucky and your grocery bill is a little bit lower. By all means, I know people out there that can spend way less on their groceries, but we do take our lunches to school with us. Kids normally either eat something like this for breakfast, or they'll eat breakfast at school. My middle child, Jack, he cannot get up and just start eating right away. So by the time he gets up, gets ready for school, and gets to school, it's about time that his stomach is ready for something to eat, whereas Liam, he can get up and just start eating right away. And so he usually takes something with him in the car ride to school. It legit takes us, we leave the house at 7:15, and I get to work at 8 o'clock. So I have just enough time to get out of the house, get both kids to school, and then obviously the oldest one is 17, so he just does his own thing. But the 2 little ones, it legit takes me 45 minutes. And we literally live 2 blocks from the elementary school, and the intermediate school where Jack goes is like 2 minutes from where I work. So, but it still takes us 45 minutes in the morning to get to school because of drop-off lines and school bus traffic and things like that. So Liam will usually eat, the little one will usually eat one of these, and then he'll still go to school and eat breakfast, whereas Jack usually just eats breakfast at school. But we do take our lunches. It cuts down on the bill. I usually spend about $20 for both of them every couple of weeks to eat breakfast at school. Liam, a lot of times, will get chocolate milk at school as well. And then we take our lunch, home lunches to school. So next up is the things that I bought at Walmart that aren't grocery related. I did buy me some underdrawers. I bought these 3 here, and then a pack of underdrawers. So that came out of my clothing budget that I set aside every week. We put a certain amount of money in the clothing budget. And then my husband broke my big chopping knife, so I went ahead and picked up this set. I'm sure I'll be getting a whole kitchen set for Christmas because that's the way that it rolls. But in the meantime, I picked this up, and then I picked up these pens here because I was out, and those are my favorite pens. And that is all I bought, $107. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. And for those of you guys who just keep coming back for more, thank you so very much for all the love and support that you give me. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.